So we got great news, everyone. We finally got Ilia Topuria's announcement on who he's going to fight at lightweight, and it's going to be Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title. It's crazy. So the UFC made Islam vacate his lightweight title to be able to go to 170 pounds. It looks like the UFC does not care about having double champs anymore. Honestly, Ilia Topuria, who I think is going to win, being the lightweight champ, the official lightweight champ, it's going to be good. But you know, I don't always like that. I don't always like when a person vacates the title, because I just want to see him lose. I want to see him really win the title from the champion. But that just means that Islam Makhachev is going to go up and fight Jack Della Maddalena. We always knew this was going to happen because of Bilal losing the fight. But we also have Dricus du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 319. We still don't have any news of Alex Pereira when he's going to fight Magomed Ankalaev. He rejected UFC 317, and he also rejected 319. So is he going to fight in Abu Dhabi in October? Probably. He's going to go to Magomed Ankalaev's home soil. I don't even know. He's from Russia, but it's going to be his crowd. All the people from fucking Abu Dhabi. This is great news, honestly. We finally got some good news in the UFC. But these cards, UFC 317, which is going to be headlined by Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira, it's International Fight Week. If you don't know, International Fight Week is when you're supposed to put your best fights on, because that's when the UFC competes with boxing. And the UFC just doesn't give a fuck, bro. UFC just doesn't care about its product anymore. The co-main event is Alexander Pantoja versus Kai Kara-France. And on the main card, they got Justin Tafa on the main card against Renato Diniz. Now, if I was a casual, I would not know who the fuck this person is. They're not even ranked. They're heavyweights, but they're not ranked. Now, they got Brandon Royval versus Manel Kape in the prelims. It's probably going to be a prelim headliner. They're just putting disrespect on the flyweights, man. Fuck it. Put them on the main card, because I don't want to see... Imagine if I was paying for this, which I am. But I wouldn't want to spend my hard-earned money on one fight that got Renato Diniz versus fucking Justin Tafa. Are you kidding me? That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful as fuck, UFC. It's disrespect, and you need to up your game, because it's impossible that heavyweight fight's going to be on the main card. You got to add Kyle Barajo versus Nasruddin Imavov. Make that fight. I don't know when you're going to make that fight, because you need a clear-cut contender for whoever wins Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. Now, with Dricus du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev, who do I think is going to win that fight? It all depends, man. I gotta look at the videos. I gotta look at the fights and shit, because I don't know. I kind of leaning towards Dricus only because Khamzat Chimaev slows down. But that's the thing. Can Khamzat Chimaev finish Dricus du Plessis in the first round? I don't think so, man. I think his Robert Whittaker win was a fluke. Not a fluke. I mean, he did it to him. He broke his teeth. But does that happen every single time? I don't think so. He did. I'll give it to him. He did take out Robert Whittaker. He took him down easily, straight away, and he got on his back. No one's done that to Robert Whittaker, but still, man. All you did was a rear naked choke on the teeth, and then he ended up busting his teeth open and then winning the fight. I don't know if that happens every single time. But honestly, I might have to go with Dricus, man, because Khamzat Chimaev, I can't trust him, bro. I can't trust him being what's it called? I can't trust him in the later rounds against Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis is a fucking dog, bro. I can't trust you to go into the later rounds with Dricus du Plessis. So honestly, I might pick him to win, because Khamzat, it'd be crazy, bro. We're gonna see Khamzat lose, maybe. What else happened? Kai Kara-France versus Alexander Pantoja, whatever. It's a flyweight fight. It's gonna be the co-main event. Man, what happened to the days, bro? UFC 268, that's what made me a fan, bro. What happened to those days, man, when fucking UFC had 3 title fights on their card, bro? What happened, bro? They'd have fucking Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski in the co-main event. What happened to those days, man? It's some bullshit. And they'd have Adesanya in the main event. UFC just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Honestly, that's all I really gotta say. I'm disappointed, honestly, in the UFC with the International Fight Week card. Gotta up your game, man. Up your game. People aren't gonna be buying these pay-per-views. As you notice, UFC doesn't post their pay-per-views anymore because they know they're shit. All I gotta say, man. The Don has spoken.